Ellie's skate park. It's Payne Park. I think it's Thomas Payne. I'm not sure. So you can look at it later. Got a lot of graffiti play during the pandemic, I think. I moved to Florida and was there for 2.5 years. And I think it wasn't this graffitied up when I left in 2018. City in the background. It depends on the day, and a lot of skateboarders will come out, especially in the summer when they have all kinds of concerts and activities. They'll have stuff over at the art museum, and I think the name is on the other side. The name might be on that, on the front of that round thing down by the Riverwalk. So we will do a walk around here. I was gonna go behind the bushes, but I want to show all this as is. If there's another sign. Sort of doing, we walk along the edge here. I always, it's this thing where I'm female, and it's like I've always wanted to be like the skateboarder type, and it's a little harder to do as a female. You sort of maybe have to grow up around it, or in more recent years, sort of after my generation, they would have parks where you can train to be a skateboarder, and some people do that. I'm trying to think of the best way. I'll sort of go up here. There's the skate park in all its glory. And I totally wish I can electric skateboard. I had a swag board, and I did use it quite a bit, only on the Riverwalk and in quiet times, sometimes on the bike path in the city, but rarely. It would be like super early morning hours. Used it I was able to finally get it down to Florida. But when I was forced to sort of move back to Philadelphia, at that point I couldn't keep like paying to have either things shipped or to go back and forth, so I wound up leaving it at a Goodwill. Really sad about that. I had to let go of a lot of items, and it does, it's hard to part with things that you're attached to and love. But a lot of people will, maybe pay the price someday for their bad decision-making skills in reference to how I was treated. So that gives me hope. I know that sounds sad to some people, but when you've experienced something really, really bad, you totally want all the people who behaved a certain way to, wind up having to be held accountable. So, well, ladies, life really is harder. I'm sorry to say, unless you're incredibly wealthy. And even then, men still run the world from up high, so it's just the reality. Okay, so thank you so much. There's the art museum.